What's up guys, leftstickrightstick here again, and we've got another creator interview. Today we have LittleBigLazer28, the creator of the team pick level Bitworld, as well as other levels such as Sack Maze, Trollandia, Dragon's Ridge, and Kurt's Platformer. So he's actually joining us with a live audio response. Say hi, LittleBigLazer28.
Hello, how are you doing, guys?
Okay, it's great that we have another person with us in person to actually conduct the interview. Let's start off with the questions. So first, what is your favorite LBP game in the series and why?
I'd say it's the LBP2 because kind of the stat stability, you know, like I mean, sure that the LBP3 has more functions and whatever, but it's not that stable as LBP2. So from that point, I like the LBP2 more.
Oh, okay, so sort of you've had a smoother experience with LBP2, so that's why you like it more.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a good, fair point. What's your favorite or most useful creator tool and why?
I'd say it's a microchip because you can kind of store so much logic into just one piece, and you don't have to kind of fill the object with stuff. So it gets like a lot more cleaner than, for example, I remember when you didn't have microchips in LBP1, and it just got so messy when you had to place so much logic onto one object. Even like it was even worse.
Wires everywhere. I remember seeing those things called like logic porn and whatever. They were just wires everywhere. Okay, but is it not the same with the microchip? I don't really know how the microchip works, just so you know.
Oh yeah, it's kind of that you you place a microchips chip, and then you open it, and it's like so you can just make it big as possible, and you can put much as possible other logic in there, and then you just close it, and then that's it pretty much.
Oh, okay, so it sort of allows you to sort of hide all the wires and stuff that you need to use for your logic. Okay, that's good. I can understand why it would be very useful, and then it helps make your level making process a bit more cleaner, so you can actually organize things better. Okay.
Yeah.
So
also,
where do you get?
It kind of removes the lag.
Removes the lag as well. Okay.
Yeah, it kind of if you have like a lot of logic visible, it's gonna lag the level out, at least in create mode. So it also makes the level less laggy.
Oh, okay, that's good. Little tip for all the creators there: use more microchips. So where do you get your inspirations from?
I think I got inspirations from Big Surf. He's a really good platform creator, and also from one of my favorite creators, Ninja R. I really like his horror levels, and the creativity he uses in his levels is incredible. Oh,
okay. So from other creators is where you get your inspirations from in their levels and their creations, which is good.
Yeah.
And yeah,
and
so
I also get part of my inspiration from if I watch movies or I play games. For example, I'm currently working on a level which I got inspiration from Dark Souls 1 from an area called Light Town. A lot of people hate it, but I kind of got inspired by that, so I'm working on something about that.
Yeah, because I mean, you've also made a Minecraft level, so clearly that's, you know, inspired by the Minecraft game. How about Dragon's Ridge? Was that inspired by something like a movie or a TV show?
Yeah, actually it was inspired by Skyrim.
Skyrim, nice.
Yeah,
yes.
It's an awesome game. I was playing that a lot, and after kind of finished the game, well, you don't really finish the game, but I kind of got everything done, which I wanted to do. I just went back to LBP and I was like, oh, I really love the atmosphere and how it looks, so I'm just gonna make something like Skyrim. So, and that's how it turned out.
So that's good that you can get inspirations from other creators, movies, so everything, just take notice of stuff around you, and if you like it, you know, you can inspire your creativity to make something in LBP as well. And it's good to see like other creators are inspiring each other's as well. So yeah, how long does it typically take for you to plan and make a level?
I don't usually plan making levels, I just kind of get the idea, like oh, I could make this, and then I just kind of just keep going, and I just keep making, so I don't have really that many breaks.
Okay.
So I just kind of keep making it as long as I feel like it. It can take from, I think, like from 2 weeks to 2 months. Like the Minecraft level, it is so much logic that I actually created for around 3 to 4 months, but it had a lot of breaks because of the kind of game-breaking glitches which it has, and that's kind of also limited the way it came out currently. So it's sad.
Okay. Sort of your level making process is just you have an idea and you try your best to make it. But then what happens if
well, the problem with my level making is that I don't often have an idea what I do. I need to be inspired. I have to like kind of have an idea what I do, and then I can actually make it. But I often have the like I don't know what to do, and that's why I don't really make that many levels, because I need to be inspired by something first. So
so then so you sort of have something in mind and then you make that, so you never really have, that's already the end, that's the beginning, middle and end of a level is what you think of straight away.
Yeah,
okay.
Like I said, I would make lots more levels, but I have problems thinking of level ideas. That's the problem with me.
Okay, so yeah, I would have thought that sort of approach, maybe if you get inspired midway to like add bits, then how would you know when to end?
I often I just keep making the level till I get like kind of like the game limits me, like the thermometer, or it just starts lagging out. And sometimes I've had like I just have no idea how to continue this. Like with the Trollandia levels, I just kind of ran out of ideas because I use like original trap ideas on them. So I just kind of ran out of them. So I just decided to just stop because it's taking a long time already. So yeah.
I guess that is still a good way to stop. Rather than forcing yourself to make things that you're not really into, or just things that you don't think really goes. What's your favorite level that you have made?
I probably say it's the Dragon's Ridge or
Dragon's
the
Ridge.
Collapse. Yeah, those two. I really like those levels. I worked
Any particular reason why?
a long time. I mean, I like the designing on the co-ops. I really like the designing on that, like the futuristic thing. And with the Dragon's Ridge, I just love the environment. It's really beautiful, and I wanted to put much work on that to make it look really pretty in that.
Oh, okay.
And that's probably one of the reasons why it's like really simple. Like a lot of people say it's like really simple platforming, but I tried to make it kind of realistic, that there's no like floating platforms all over the place, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, it turned out really. Yeah, it turned out looking really nice. So
yeah,
that's cool. And are you working on any other levels currently?
The level inspired by Blighttown, but my profile got corrupted lately, and I lost a little bit of progress, so I have to, yeah, it sucks, but I have to just remake that. But luckily, it wasn't that much, so I can just do it like probably within a day or two.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, but I've been currently like playing other games, so I just need to get more into LBP. Because I'm kind of playing Dark Souls 3 lately, so when I kind of finish with that, I'm just gonna come back to LBP and just kind of start making the level again.
It is always sometimes good to take a little break from creating, so you can reassess and sort of rethink, so that you're not burning yourself out.
You kind of get the like the feeling back to create again.
Yeah.
You know that you're not forcing content out of yourself, so.
Okay.
Just feel good coming back again on LBP.
So who's your favorite character and why?
I'd say it's the old school Sackboy. I just love how you play with it. There's so much options you can do with it. Like you can use power-ups, the way you can platform. I'm not really a fan of all the new characters. I don't really like play often with them because they're kind of weird. I don't know.
Is it just because I mean, Sackboy's quite flexible on his own already, right?
Yeah.
So I guess.
Yeah, it's really flexible, and the other characters, they kind of have. If you want to make a level with them, it's going to be pretty it's not going to be that flexible as you can do with Sackboy.
Okay, well, nice that you like Sackboy. I guess he's more customizable. He's got more costumes and stuff, so it's easier to, make him to your liking. And I noticed, you have a really cool costume as well. So do you have any special tips for creators?
I'd say that just if you kind of feel like, I've met a lot of people who kind of hate what they make and they just think they're crap. I mean, sure, when you start the game and you start creating your crap, I was crap when I started, but you just kind of have to keep going, keep creating, and you'll get better and better.
Improve as time goes on. It's like practice makes perfect, as they say.
It's not gonna wake up and you're gonna be good. It's gonna take some time, and I've been playing since the LBP1, so it's taken me that long time to get to the point I'm right now. So it's a long process. It might be faster or slower for others because everyone's different, but just don't give up. Just keep creating. That's what I prefer.
Previously, you mentioned about limitations in your creations and stuff.
Yeah.
So what is the most annoying limitation for you?
I'd say it's partially still the thermometer, but not that much anymore because you can use the what's it called?
Dynamic thermometer?
Yeah, dynamic thermometer, you can use that. But even so, if you just keep creating, the level is gonna be really laggy if you just add more and more stuff, And of course, like the biggest ones I've had is the game glitches. Like with the Minecraft level, the game glitches really affected the final product. That's like the one I published. That's like the maximum I could do. Because adding more blocks, it would just make the level glitch out and no one would enjoy it. So that's pretty much all I could do because it already had so much logic and all. So yeah.
So it's more of just not being able to fit everything in that you want is sort of the main issue. Is there any sort of features and tools that you wish existed in LBP?
Because I like to make like 2D levels myself. I really like them. To make them. The problem with the 2D levels is that you have to use the camera with it, and you have to make it kind of follow the Sackboy all around, and then if you die, you have to make it to kind of have to make it to follow the checkpoint you go, and you have to add a little bit logic because of that, and it's kind of annoying to do it each time for each level. So it would be good if there was like a switch you could turn off so that the game starts 2D and stays 2D, so you don't have to use cameras to do that. That would be really good.
Oh, okay. Interesting feature that you wish existed. What sort of creations and levels then would you like to see more of in the community? Is that more 2D levels then, or? Yeah,
I mean, I like 2D levels. They're pretty rare. I mean, I like to see those too. But what I really like, what kind of levels I like, is horror puzzles. I really like them.
Horror puzzles. Okay.
Yeah.
But but there's quite a lot of like the Five Nights at Freddy's levels out there.
I'm not really a fan of that. I'm not really a fan of that game. Like.
So not quite that sort of horror puzzle.
No, not that kind. Kind of like that. You have to find objects to like escape a room or escape a house or whatever. Like I have the old level called Dark Secrets, which is like, it's really bad. I hate it, but it's that type of levels. I really like the way you could do that. So I hope that there would be more that type of levels. I might recreate it sometimes, but gotta see really.
There is a lack of horror levels recently in LBP. They're more Five Nights at Freddy focused recently, the horror style levels, but I know a few creators are working on some really good horror levels, so hopefully we'll see some more come. In terms of like actually putting the level together, what causes you the most problems?
Probably creator's block. I have that pretty often. I just don't know what to do. and I've always kind of had troubles with obstacles. I've never really been really great making those, so I often just don't know what obstacle to put. Often, like, I could just continue the level like so long, but the obstacles, they just kind of limit me, because it takes a long time to think about what to do. So those are just the biggest problems for me.
So you never really have any issues with putting things into place and getting things to work together or stuff like that?
Not really. I mean, I'm pretty good with logic, so I don't really have problems with logic, except if it's like extremely complicated, then I get really. It takes a long time to make, but other than that, logic is no problem, and I can design levels very well. I know how to add stickers, decoration, and all that. I have no problem with that, but the obstacles, they do the biggest thing. Like, they're really hard to come up with.
And then, who are some of your favorite creators in LBP?
I mentioned them before, but I really like Ninja R's levels. They're really awesome. I really like the horror level. I really like horror levels. So he makes really good horror levels. And also I like Big Surf. He's just incredible creator. He just makes awesome platformers and 3D levels recently.
Yes, he's sort of toying around with the 3D logic recently, and yeah, he makes really refined platformers, I have to say, yeah.
And it's just incredible. He really deserves more hearts. Like, seeing like all these these hangout creators, they create like a hangout and they get so many plays because, you know, people just get back there all the time and they get hearts all the time. I see like a lot of RPG makers who are not even close as good as Big Surf, having much more hearts, and it kind of saddens me.
Oh, okay.
Because he really deserves more attention and hearts. I mean, sure, he has a lot of team picks, but he should get more hearts.
So we've already interviewed Big Surf already, so you can definitely check that out. But who would you like to see us interview next?
Well, if you could, Ninja R would be great to hear more about him, but I'm not sure is he active anymore. And he's French. I'm not sure how good his English is. Like, his levels are always translated in English and French, so it might be someone translating for him, or he just knows English himself. So if that isn't possible, it would be great if you could interview my good friend Bujay. But I actually asked him already once, and he said he isn't really interested, but I could ask him again and see what he feels like. It would be cool to hear more about him. Okay,
so Bujay or Ninja R. Well, yeah, we'll try and get in touch with those as well, those two creators, and see how things go. But that was a very interesting answers as well from LittleBigLazer28. And LittleBigLazer28, your profile also mentions that you are bi and a furry called Draggy, and I know you wanted to share some thoughts on these two issues, so the floor is yours.
Yeah, alright, so I kind of want to inspire people, because, you know, there's nothing wrong with being bisexual or furry, so I kind of want to just come out, and because I have like a little bit of visibility, so people can just see, you know, that this guy is actually that, so maybe it's not that bad if I tell anyone. I just want to support others like me, you know? There's nothing wrong with me.
No, yeah, of course, there's completely nothing wrong with both of them. So yeah.
Yeah. If I can just make even one person to feel more comfortable telling out other people, it's going to be worth it. I just want to help out other people like that, so... I know it's not always. I know it's not always that simple. Some people might have it hard, like their parents are kind of homophobic or whatever. But I'm just trying to, you know, inspire people and help them out and let them know it's nothing wrong with it. So yeah.
And I assume your costume, the blue dragon, is your persona as well, Draggy, which is actually, I think, is a very well made costume.
Yeah, my friend made actually for me, because I'm not really good with costumes.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, shout out to Tyler. So he's a really good costume creator. He's made incredible costume.
It was a really cool costume. So yeah, that was the interview with LittleBigLazer28, and it was really interesting. And you know, good on you for sharing your messages about being bi and a furry as well. So definitely check out all of LittleBigLazer28's levels. Check out his LBP.me profile, give them a little play. And I hope you enjoyed this video and this interview. Click the like button below, and you subscribe to leftstickrightstick for more creator interviews coming your way. Hopefully we'll get in touch with Ninja R and Boot J, and we'll get interviews from them as well. So thanks everyone for joining. I'll see you next time.